believe it.
Oh my gosh, he has teeth or something in there.
All right, welcome to BTR Outdoors. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I had a subscriber, Mario, that wanted to know kind of the cost of some of the equipment that I use, and also kind of do some beginner fishing stuff, which that's a great idea. I'll probably break it up into several parts, but today my main goal is to show you what I've been doing the most of is catfishing. So I'm going to show you the equipment I use for catfishing. So stay tuned and we'll get this thing going. All right, probably my newest piece of equipment is my Sea Striker rod and reel combo that I bought from Academy. They didn't really have this one at the store at Academy. I did have to order it online, but it's an 8-foot medium action rod. It came with line. I think it's 15-pound weight. It will hold 25 pound. And here's a close-up of the reel. But like I said, it's 8 foot tall. It casts really well. I've gotten to use it several times now. It casts really well, and what I like about it is it was $34.99 for the whole thing. It's a 2-piece, so if you are fishing from your car, you can take it apart and then put it together when you get out to your fishing spot. So that makes it very handy. It's got some pretty decent sized fish so far. So I'm really impressed, and I'm hooking everything. With it so far, especially the price. Academy $34.99. You can't beat it. Probably one thing I will do is replace the line on it. The line seemed just a little bit old. And I'll probably go with like a 25-pound Big Cat high vis green line like I got on the rest of my stuff, and I get that at Walmart, and it's like $7 for 300 yards or something like that. So pretty good deal. One thing about my equipment is I try not to spend a lot of money because I don't have a lot of money. So like I said, I searched through Amazon, different websites. I buy most of my stuff honestly from Walmart, Academy, or Amazon. Like I said, this whole setup, the rod and reel combo was $34.99. I thought it was a good deal, and it's worked out really great for me. Okay, let's look at the next piece of equipment I got. All right, my next fishing pole that I used for catfishing, carp, drum is the Shakespeare Cat Stick. It's a 7-foot medium heavy action. That's what the reel looks like, and I got the high vis green line on it. It's called Big Cat line. I get it from Walmart. I looked online to give a link for it, and I can't find it, so I don't think they make this rod anymore. One thing about my fishing equipment is I don't never throw it away. I've had this for a long time. I think what took its spot was the Shakespeare Wildcat. For anywhere from $30 to $50, you can get a rod combo just like this. But if you don't spend that kind of money, just go with the Shakespeare Ugly Stick combo. They're usually around $40 to $50 for the rod reel combo. This one is a break apart also, so it makes it handy for travel. And I've caught some really big fish on this one, and it has held up very well over the years. This thing's probably 10 years old, and it's done really good. All right, let me show you one even older. All right, this is called a Legend. It's a 7-foot medium action rod. It's a bait caster rod. On the reel I got, it's called a Synergy Steel. They still make these. I couldn't find the big one. This was basically Shakespeare's idea of competing against Zebco's 800 series, like the 808, the 888. Same size, 25-pound test line. It will hold. I've already put it some of the high-vis green line on this one too. I know most people don't like these kind of reels, but this thing's a hoss. It's caught some really big fish, and like I said, it's got to be over 10 years old also. Still got the price tag on the rod. I got it from Academy for $14.99. So the rod was nothing, but it's held up really well. The reel, like I said, I don't even know if they make these anymore, but you can get a Zebco 888 for like 25 bucks, or an 808 if you're, especially, and these are real easy to cast, so they're really good for a beginner. That way you can cast out there, don't have to worry about backlash or anything like that. So this is, usually I don't like fishing with 3 rods, but if I do, I always take this with me also. Alright, just want to go over some of the tackle I use. Get these baits, I'm sorry. Let's go over some of the tackle that I use. Here's some sinkers, egg sinkers, 3/4 ounce. They come in all different kinds. It just depends on how much weight you need. They got small ones, bigger than this. This is the type that I like. It helps me cast a lot further. Normally I get another brand, and they're right at $1 a piece. I think these were $1.56 at Walmart, so that's still not bad. If you don't want to tie up your rigs, you can go ahead and buy, it's called Tie and Go Circle Hook bait rigs, and it's already got your leader, your bead, your barrel swivel, your swivel, and your sinker. So, and these things are, I think, around $2. It's got 20-pound test line, size 3/0 hook, 1 ounce egg sinker. These are already tied up for you. You just attach them to your line and go for it. Treble hooks. This is stuff if you're using dough bait, punch bait, liver, anything like that. I really don't like treble hooks that much. They're really hard to get out, or especially if a fish swallows it. But they still come in handy a lot of times, depending on what kind of bait. But those are, again, probably $3 for several of the treble hooks. You got your what I call barrel swivels. You get a whole package of them for right around $1. And I've already showed you these, I think, is these little hooks. They already have a leader on them into a little loop. See if you can see that. So you can tie up directly to that loop. Makes it real simple. Or you can just buy the hooks themselves, and they're about the same price, like $1.50 or something like that. Grab some corks. This is a giant cork, but I like using that for river fishing with live bait. But corks, they don't cost nothing. They're for a couple bucks. You can get all kinds of corks. But this is my catfish setup, where I catch drum, carp, or catfish, gar. Usually when I go fishing, I'm after anything that will bite. So this is a very good, this kind of shows you how easy and cheap that it is to go fishing. Also, why I had to go to these is I went to Walmart to get me some sinkers, and they're out of a lot of stuff. So you remember the toilet paper shortage? Now there's a fishing shortage because everybody's going fishing with this being in quarantine and stuff, which is great. But it kind of makes it hard to find stuff now a little bit. But you can go online, find any of this stuff. Go to Academy, go to Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Bass Pro Shop, any of those places, depending on what you have in your town. I have Academy. My town's not that big, but Walmart and Academy is where I get the majority of my fishing stuff. So like I said, you can, if you have a small budget to go fishing, you can really It doesn't take much to get you out in the water and catching fish. Okay, you'll need something to put it all in. I had a spot, I think this was like $3 at Walmart, just a little plain old storage thing. You can set up the compartments any way you want to. We have interchangeable little compartments. These are real handy. You can put them in a backpack, put them back in a bigger tackle box. Also, I just throw a bunch of stuff in a plastic Ziploc bag too. It's got different hooks. Kind of keeps things together, especially when I got it in my backpack. Makes it real easy to travel. Also, if you're new to fishing and you're not sure how to pick up the fish, grab you one of these. I think they're around $15. You might find one for 10, a little bit smaller, but you can grip the fish and pull it out. That way you don't know if they have teeth. It depends on where you live. I know with catfish, they have like kind of sandpaper teeth. They will scratch you up, they will draw blood, but it's nothing real bad. But you can always get something like this, like I said, around $15. You know, pick up any kind of fish. Makes it real handy. So especially for beginner fishermen, those are probably something real nice to have. And like I said, most of my setups are not gonna cost over $50. I just don't. I do like some of the more expensive stuff, but I just can't see paying that much for it right now. If I was doing this professionally or on the bass tour, yeah, maybe. Because mainly I would have people giving me stuff, and yeah, I would take that. But now I go out and I find good deals, so anybody can go fishing. It doesn't cost that much money to start. I know a lot of the hooks and the weights, you can get those for $1 a piece. Like I said, you don't need nothing fancy to go fishing and have fun. That's the best part of fishing, and that's part of my channel. What I wanted to really emphasize is you can find good deals anywhere from 25 to 50 bucks. You can get a good rod and reel combo. Tackles not that expensive, and we'll go over some other things. I'll show you my bass setup, my smaller fish setup, like my panfish, trout, stuff like that. But I just wanted to give you, especially because right now I'm in this catfish mode. I love catfishing. It's a real laid back way to just fish, and it's really inexpensive. So I hope that answers some of your questions. And like I said, I'm going to do several parts to this. So that was a great idea, Mario. And I just want to thank y'all for watching. Always hit subscribe, thumbs up, and if you have any comments, I try to answer every one of them. So I just want to thank you a lot, and y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching BTR Outdoors. Y'all have a good one.